Sorry, Mal.
Current point is about to expire.
Not at the moment, though. Lucky me.
Maybe lucky me or maybe not lucky Shatterline. It depends on how you look upon it. And I'm saying that because Shatterline recently, or the few months that has passed now, close towards Christmas, they have lost a lot of players. I can see that clearly, and I also felt it when I tried to get into the matchmaking. Usually a few months ago, it didn't take that long to get into a match. Now I had to wait between 3 to 5 minutes. And yeah, it's a pity to see in many ways. I think that these Ukrainian developers are doing a good job with this upcoming free-to-play game. I say upcoming because it's going to have its release in February, if I remember that correct, of the new year of 2023 that we're getting into very soon. However, once again, I took a look into the Steam charts, and I think you can see by yourself here that it doesn't look that amazing. Does it mean that the game is about to die? Maybe, maybe not. I believe it depends on a few factors, something that I've seen before since I've been playing FPS games for so many years now. And I've seen similar games come and go. Sometimes it's not a good thing to be in early access for a very long time before you make the actual release. And the reason why is that you have to be so active as a developer to keep the player base engaged so they don't turn away and start to play other games. So I would say continue to put the content out there, bring in new game modes if possible, and of course also new maps. Be on the offense there, and I think that definitely the smaller like core player base will stick to the game, so you have some kind of momentum when you get into the actual phase of releasing the game for real. And at that point of time, I do hope that they're able to get some bigger like streamers or YouTubers to make content about their game. I've seen that that has been working before, giving an extra boost to a game that has a hard time to get out there to a larger audience, and hopefully that can also happen with Shatterline. Feel free to fill in here. What are your thoughts about this game overall? If you have tried it or if you are considering to play it, what is it that you would like to see more in the game? If there's something missing right now. I have to say also that I am playing the PvP part here, meaning the multiplayer, because that's foremost what I like to do as an FPS gamer. However, the PvE part in this game is quite interesting. The co-op part, it can be a lot of fun, and they are adding new like co-op missions and possibilities to play together when it comes to PvE on a frequent basis. So a new game season has arrived now in the December update that they did recently, or actually the beginning of the month. There's a list if you want to go into it and check it out on Steam when it comes to key changes and also fixes. And it also includes like new game modes that I was talking about that is important to implement into the game on a frequent basis. And of course also info regarding the battle pass that is currently ongoing in the game, Christmas event and so forth. So check that out. I think from that kind of perspective, when I just look at the work that they're doing with updates, it looks good. But is it enough? That's the question, because numbers don't lie, not really. And again, when I take a look at the Steam chart and just my experience of having to wait this long also in the matchmaking made me a bit worried. I started to think that what is going on here? Why is the game in such a decline already now before its release? Because I have been covering other free-to-play titles on the channel, and I have been playing a game called World War III for quite some time. Maybe you are playing it or have been trying it out. I did that from the start, 2018, and when it comes to that game, there has been a lot of, I would almost say, mistreatment when it comes to the game. The performance haven't been that good. It's problem with the servers, have been, has been, is, I'm not really sure. I just play the game occasionally now and then right now. But in this case, this game performed and played really good from the start when it comes to like performance, and a lot of players, in myself included, was really happy to see that, because as you know, there's been a lot of releases and early access games and so forth, both like indie games and AAA games that has been performing like shit in the beginning, and some of them have never really recovered, meaning getting the fixes needed to make the game play properly or even good. So Shatterline has all the potential right there when it comes to getting a solid experience of the gameplay. And that's why I'm also wondering what you know, has made these kind of declining numbers to appear on Steam when I'm checking them out. And again, you can fill in there. There might be reasons that I'm not aware of, apparently. So with that said, thanks a lot for watching, and as mentioned, fill in if you want to say something in the comments. I both read and answer them, so do that. And if you enjoyed the video, the beautiful sniping gameplay here, please leave a like on the video as well. It helps me out here in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new and you want to watch more content from me when it comes to FPS gaming, make sure to subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon again. And by the way, Merry Christmas. See you later, my friends. Game on.
Rise and shine.